Well, today we're going to try a bit of a different snowshoe. This is a little more upscale. It's a mountain model, a 12 by 30 Atlas. Nicer bindings than the Yukon Charlies I have. Because here, this is your release, and here, one single pull for your strap to, cinch down your entire forefoot, and you can kind of give it a little more English this way or this way, and you'll get your fore or your midfoot tighter as you wish. I'm a size 12, and I tell you, I'm pushing it a little bit. The heel straps would be nice to be a little bit longer, but wow, it's so sunny. You better have sunglasses out there. You're gonna get snowblind. It's nice to be in the shadows of these black spruce. It's just a bit of a breeze at the treetops in here. Out there it was getting kind of windy, 5 or 10 degree wind chill. So we're gonna head up trail here around the perimeter of this young growth here, and we're gonna go find our last camp spot here and have ourselves a bite to eat. It's just getting pretty close to mature here in this little section, believe it or not. This is about as good as it gets in Manitoba for black spruce. They're only, what, 30, 40 feet tall here. I think they get up to 50 or 60. They do get bigger, but it's amazing how long it takes for them to grow. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you soon. I'm sure somebody's thought about this before, but I'll tell you, my ski poles make a convenient bipod to hang my pack from. I'm going to set up camp here before I get too sweaty. And I've got some deadfall right here that's just perfectly ready. I've got tons of kindling. And of course I stopped by some birch on the ridge and picked up a little birch bark for kindling, for tinder, so we should be good. I've been working back on this trail here a few times now, so it's packed really nice and it's easy going. It happens over the course of the winter. So anyway, we're going to set up and see what we can do here. I've used this design with some success over time, especially when I don't want to or can't dig down to the base. Plus this is kind of a peat swamp, and I don't want to get too much heat down there. On some years it can be dry, it's not a good practice. Although I think right now it's cold enough, we don't have to worry about it, enough snow. But anyway, this works. You can see that, that's lentils and couscous salad. And actually put in a couple ounces of balsamic vinegar, you know, pretty much cover it with water, with boiling water, and then I'm going to let it sit in the cozy coat for 15 or 20 minutes in this titanium, and we shall have a meal. And I like to keep this separate from the rest of the kit. It fits inside really nicely, so it's not a big deal. There's no weight to it, so sorry for moving around that too much. And it's got a cool top, that homemade out of the Reflectix material that makes it super easy to make. Here we go. That's it. I'm making some tea out of this Labrador tea. That's what it's for. It's been used for many ages by the Native Americans. Very rich in vitamin C, apparently. I think too much is not good for you, but a dabble do you. I'm also making some spruce needle tea here. And so this is the couscous and lentils with dried, sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of spruce needle and Labrador tea, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Very appetizing, and tastes pretty good. Very refreshing. Okay, boys, time to dig in. Talk to you soon. Well, guys, we're heading back to the ATV and getting ready to call it a day. Some great hours out here this time around. This is my fitness check, midwinter we'll call it. And definitely feeling much better on the snowshoes. Takes a little doing every season, but we got her down pat now. You got the key is remembering that you have them on your feet, because when you're thinking about something else, all of a sudden you naturally move to step off normally, and then you've got this whole, you know, snowshoe at your feet, and there's a little bit more to think about here, and that could put you right down in the snow if you're not careful. Anyway, couldn't ask for a better day. Starting to cool down now with the wind. We're up out of the swamp, so the wind is pretty strong up here, but we're still relatively protected, as you can see. The wind's kind of coming from the south, which is that away, and the sun is kind of heading down into the west now a little bit, which is over there. And now we're heading back north here, back to the shack. So we'll catch up with you. If there's anything of interest, we'll clue in. Otherwise, if not, you guys have a great day.